Have you ever wondered what a homemade strawberry Pop Tart would taste like in the form of a cookie? I know I have, so let's try to make it today. First up, we are going to start our strawberry filling. It says, in a soft pan, whisk together your sugar and cornstarch. Get my sugar and cornstarch. Oh, it says whisk. I'm not even following the directions properly. It says add berries, which I have my strawberries. And lemon juice. It says use spatula to stir until mixed well. All right, it's nice and mixed. This is what it's looking like, all covered. It doesn't say anything about heat yet, so I have not turned on any heat. It says, here's step number 3, heat over medium-low. Stirring frequently until berries soften. See, nice. They seem to be soft enough to mash them, so let's smash. If you don't have a potato smasher, you can use a fork. You can use the spatula you're using. You could probably use a whisk. Whatever you have handy, honestly. The instructions say you want to smash this until there's no big pieces left. So I wonder if my immersion blender would be better. And here we are. No big pieces left. Look how beautiful. Now it says, continue to cook, stirring to thicken to a jelly-like consistency. Now that it's thickened up, remove from heat and stir in the butter. All right, and then we have to transfer it from the pot to a heat-safe bowl. Holy, look at that thickness. I did it. I made strawberry preserves, y'all. This is the first time I've ever done this. Oh, this makes me so excited for the strawberry Pop Tart cookies we're making today. All homemade. All homemade cookie dough, homemade strawberry preserves. There's not one store-bought item. Well, pre-packaged anyway. I bought all the ingredients from the store, so. All right, now we got to cover this. And we are going to put it in the refrigerator. Cookie dough time. We're going to preheat our oven to 350. And then we have to cream our butter. Oops. Sugar and brown sugar. I forgot my paddle. All right, put it on the paddle. Gotta find, there we go. Boop. All right, after we cream our butter and sugar, it says add in 1 room temperature egg. It shot right on my shirt. And then vanilla. Now that we got the egg and vanilla whisked in, I'm going to add in the flour. And baking powder and salt. Baking powder and salt. I don't know why that was so hard for me. Put it back in. Now it says mix until flour disappears. Do not overmix. That is important. The instructions say to get a big cookie scoop. This is my biggest scoop. Use your baking spatula to kind of level it off. From what I'm noticing, the dough is going to be a little sticky. All right, and it says we have to do this about 6 more times. The directions I'm using doesn't say anything about putting them in the refrigerator, but I like to chill my cookie dough before I bake it. So I'm going to scoop about five or 6 more of these, however many the scoop says. Put them in the fridge. As you see, it made 10 balls instead of 6. That's probably because my cookie scoop isn't nearly as big as the one they used. Now that we got our dough chilled, we're going to make a little indentation with a 1 tablespoon cookie scoop. Scoop a little out there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten what I just took out. I'm going to flatten it out with my palm there. See, nice and flat. You take your jelly that you made, put it in the middle. And then very carefully seal the edges. I filled it up a little bit too full this time around. There we go. Okay, now that we got them filled, we're going to put them in the oven, and it says bake for 10 minutes. Only 6 of my 10 survived. I ended up destroying like 4 cookies. It's a mess. It's a learning process, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just learning as I go. An awesome thing about your strawberry preserve jam that you made, if you don't end up using all of it, this stays good for like 3 weeks. So some peanut butter and jelly, maybe a pie, donuts, bagels, whatever you want to put jam on, honestly, a biscuit. Okay, I baked mine for 10 minutes. I thought they looked a little too pale, my personal preference, like they weren't going to be cooked all the way through. So I put them in for another 5 minutes. So altogether, a 15-minute cook time. Overall, they're looking delicious. They're oozing out a little bit, which makes it look even better in my opinion. After I pull them out, I'm going to let them cool for 5 minutes, and then we are going to work on making the topping for the Pop Tart cookie. Now, in the recipe I'm using, it tells you to use white chocolate, and if you have white chocolate on hand, feel free to use that. I personally do not have white chocolate, but I do have milk chocolate, and I know for a fact that chocolate-covered strawberries are delicious. So I thought I would melt some milk chocolate and put it on top of the strawberry cookies. So. Alright, just pulled them out of the oven. As you see, a little ooey gooeys, but overall, not bad for my first try. Alright, now that we have this nice and beautifully melted, we're gonna take the cookies. You gotta make sure these are completely cool before you do this. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a dip. Now, for the best part of all my baking adventures is to try it. And look how beautiful that turned out. I could not wait for my chocolate to harden before I tried it because I'm impatient. I've been waiting long enough. Here's the break. Here we go. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Oh, look at that. Mmm. It actually tastes like a Pop Tart. That is crazy. Hold on, I need a napkin. That's crazy good. Honestly though, I think I prefer my cookie dough over this batter they had me make. So I think if I try this again, which I really want to, I might use my cookie dough and fill it with strawberry preserves instead of what they had me do. They had me use like a sugar cookie base cookie dough, and it's not bad, it's just not sweet enough for me. It comes off more like edible Play-Doh. Every single sugar cookie recipe I have came across, it comes off like edible Play-Doh to me. So maybe it's just a personal preference type thing. What about you? Are you a sugar cookie fan? And if you are a sugar cookie fan, do you have a great sugar cookie recipe I could try? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I really appreciate you joining me today. I really appreciate you sticking in for the entire thing. Please comment, like, subscribe, share my video, hit that notification bell. I hope you have a great day. I'm KP. This is KP's Cozy Kitchen.